Hey guys, I am back with another mod that I've been working on. This is the Genesis Model 3. It's not very loved because out of the box it didn't play a whole lot. You could basically play Genesis games on it, and then it only allowed for one channel of sound, and any of your special games like Virtual Racing, that didn't play on it. You couldn't use a power base converter to play Master System games on it. Obviously, you can't hook a Sega CD up to it, which I did not add that. But I did restore Master System, and I added some S-Video and stereo to it. But yeah, I could take it further and actually enable the virtual racing and 32X on it, but honestly, I'll probably never have the 32X on there. There's really only a couple games that I enjoy on the 32X, and this isn't my main Genesis. It's just something I wanted to work on just to have. But anyway, added LED, S-Video, and stereo channels, and Master System functionality. So anyway, I'll kind of show off what we got here. This is the EverDrive, and it'll actually load up your Master System ROMs and your Genesis and Mega Drive. It'll actually even play through 32X ROMs if you have a 32X hooked up to it, which is pretty nice. Now, if I didn't have this, I could still play my Master System games through here if I had a power base converter. But like I said, I have one, but it looks kind of funky. It actually takes up the entire real estate of the console when it's on there, because they're really meant for the Model 1 Genesis. There was a Model 2 power base converter, but from what I hear, they're fairly rare, and I've actually not seen one. But anyway, I'm going to stick with my trusty EverDrive here. And actually, they do make a pass-through for the Master System that's actually kind of the same size as a cartridge, and then you plop your Master System card on top of it, but I don't have one of those either. So anyway, I have all my ROMs, my Master System, and Genesis and everything else on here. Now, if you don't do the Master System mod on here, it doesn't matter if you have the Master System ROMs on here, on this, it won't play it. Not unless you add the functionality back to it. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn it on. There's my blue LED. And like I said, I got S-Video going. See that? Kind of. Maybe, not really. Alright, so here is the main screen for the EverDrive. Let's go to select a game. And let's go to... Actually, I'll show you this first. Actually got some Game Gear converted to SMS ROMs. So... let's give that a go, and let's go with Tails. Okay, so let's load that up. And this is Tails Adventure for the Game Gear. It's been converted as a Master System ROM. And we're going to play that through our Genesis. Alright, there we go. Nope, I really biffed that. Alright, well, anyway, the game does work, but I didn't mean to hit continue. So anyway, let's pick another game. So let's select one of my favorite Genesis games. Or no, I'm sorry. Let's go to the SMS, Sega Master System. To show off the functionality of that. What we got? Okay, Battle Maniacs. That's Battletoads from Brazil only, if I remember right. So let's try that out. There we go. So yeah, all working. And again, this wouldn't have worked if I didn't do the Master System. And I'm playing like crap here. But that's what happens when you try playing with one hand and recording with the other. This is actually a pretty good game when you can actually play correctly. But anyway, so yeah, that's a Master System run on there. And like I said, I got it going through my S video. And of course, your Genesis will still work, which I can show off. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool little mod. I mean, I have the entire Genesis and Master System and some Game Gear games all in one here. And yeah, it's pretty nice to have that all in a little package on the Genesis 3. It's a shame that you can't play some Sega CD, but you know, it's whatever. We'll see if maybe someday somebody will add a CD port to it. But until then, I think this will do very nicely. So anyway, let's kind of show off something else. Castlevania Bloodlines, there we go. That's a good one to play. Anyway, shooting this off the screen, obviously you're not really going to see the visual upgrade with the S video, but trust me, it's definitely an improvement over the composite that it had. Anyway, yeah, just Castlevania Bloodlines. Anyway, yeah, that's what I've been working on. So, yeah, another successful mod. Maybe one day I'll actually add 32X functionality to this thing. Maybe I'll add the Virtua Racing, but I will never play that game, so I'm not too worried about re-enabling that. But anyway, yeah, pretty happy with it. Anyway, I will see you guys later on the next mod I do.